Similar to if-else statements, switch statements are blocks of code that determine which commands to execute when conditions are met. For example, if an item is changed or a choice is made, this results in a condition being met, and commands are executed based on that condition. Let's see how it works here. To get us started, we have our basic HTML page with tags that include head, body, header, and h2. We also have the script tag that references the JavaScript file where switch statements will live. Our JavaScript file also has a few lines of code that begins with comments as a reminder of what we will be adding. We have an initial alert mentioning for us to choose a direction, followed by a function named chooseNow, where we will place our code to choose a direction, left or right. Inside the function, we have code to create a pop-up for Ask Me, prompting if we will go left or right. First, we're going to add the switch statement and pass the variable for Ask Me, whose value or condition is to be checked. We add keyword case to serve as a checkpoint. We place a check for left as uppercase, followed immediately by left as lowercase. Placing one right after the other is a good way to check for two different ways to enter left before executing this part of the code. A simple alert is added indicating left has been chosen. If this part of the code executes, a break is added to prevent any other code from running since we received the correct response. Now we will add the case checkpoint for right. The same way we added a check for left, a check is put in place for entering right. We check for uppercase and lowercase, followed by the block of code to be executed. A break is added here to prevent code from running since at this point we received the correct response. Our two main case checkpoints have been added, so now we add the default in case neither left nor right are chosen. We start with the yes or no confirm method assigned to a variable to inform us you must go left or right, with an option to try again. This part may not be familiar just yet, but it's worth mentioning nesting, where a switch statement can be placed inside of an existing switch statement that will perform its own checks. In this case, it checks for the response for trying again. We add the first case checkpoint for true, meaning we clicked OK. When this happens, we call the main function chooseNow so that it will run again. As we have done earlier, a default is added that will take into consideration conditions in all other case checkpoints have not been met. For this, we can add a simple alert, you stay in place, followed by a break to prevent any other code from running. We open the app in our browser, we get the message to choose a direction. When OK is selected, it asks to go left or right. We enter left, select OK, the code executes for the case left, and we're told we chose left. Refresh the browser to start again. This time enter right. The code executes for case right, and we're told we chose right. Let's refresh the browser to choose neither left nor right. This time we try up. Since conditions for neither case left or case right have been met, the code executes the default and tells us we must choose left or right, with option to try again. We select OK to try again. This time we enter down. When we do, we still get the message we must choose left or right, again with option to try again. Let's select cancel and we get our final message. You stay in place. Switch statements can be used to check cases until conditions are met. It is saying, in case this condition is met, do this. In case the next condition is met, do that. If no conditions are met, just do the default task. Remember to explore this and other examples to see how they work. Thank you for watching.